Hey up everyone, it's Farmers Rob and Dave. Welcome to the Cannon All Farm podcast.
We're going abroad again. I'm getting worse than him. But Richard has stepped in with my mum and dad with another great episode. You won't need us back.
The next short story is all about the farm shop and deli.
There's a lot to be said there.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to another Cannon All Farm short story where I'm joined by my mum and dad. This week we're going to be talking about the farm shop. Now, we opened the farm shop back in 1998, I think.
Well, I don't book dates down like that, but if you say so, I'll go along with that.
Yeah. And so what were the reasons for us initially opening that farm shop?
What do you think, Cynthia?
I don't think we were getting enough money for pig, pork.
And indeed, probably,
Everything else.
Yeah.
We're going to the local market like a lot of people did, and you had no sort of control over how much you were going to get. You got what was.
And you know what, for a lot of farmers, that is still a situation which
still-
prevails
Yeah,
today.
it's like when your dad said, I've got a wife and 3 children to support. And auctioneer said, that's not my fault.
Yeah, well, I mean, I must admit, I remember going as a kid with you to the market and saying, "Have we done all right, Dad? Have we done all right?" And you sort of saying, "We're not doing very well, really," and your shoulders sort of slumping a bit.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
we could still afford a Cornish pasty, though.
yeah.
I think I went for those Cornish pasties.
think you would.
That were the main thing. I love them Cornish pasties.
Right. Well.
But I enjoyed the atmosphere of the place as well. Like it was.
Well, it was a good market to go to. We knew all the butchers, we knew all the other farmers, and
Yeah. And I remember Ken Green, the auctioneer.
yes,
And he would spit everywhere as he was sort of rattling through his
well, you can't defend him now.
10,
he's not
10,
with us
20,
anymore,
20,
but,
30.
but
And
he was a good fella.
He was a lovely fella, yeah. But like I just remember looking up at him and he had a great big tash. And
Through a child's eyes.
yes, indeed. He was quite a sort of intimidating figure in a way, but an interesting one as well,
It was good.
Yeah, he was a good auctioneer.
And to give him his due, he was keen on cricket as well with Ken. So,
Yeah. He was keen on our pork pies as well, because when he were in his 80s, he started coming to the farm shop and buying our pork pies.
Right.
Yeah, he really liked them. Yeah. So we decided that the best thing to do was to open a farm shop. Now, obviously, we couldn't go into it in a massive sort of way, so we tried it a little bit with just a freezer in the gift shop.
Yeah.
And we'd get Alan to chop up a beast for us. Yeah. And then we'd put that in the fridge.
Yeah.
And people started buying it, even though it was just in a plastic bag with a not very sophisticated label.
No, we weren't very
We weren't sophisticated
at all.
No, we weren't. No. But people still bought it, which made us think, yeah, maybe there's something in this. So then we decided that we were going to do a proper farm shop. Yeah. But we opened up with like one little counter.
Yeah.
You've got to sort of...
That's how you do it.
Walk before you can run, haven't you?
Yeah. And we found out a retired butcher from...
John Holmes.
Yes,
from
Chesterfield,
Dronfield.
was it? Yeah.
Dronfield, he come from.
Yeah.
He got me watched there, didn't he?
And what a good fella he turned out.
Yeah, we had John Holmes and we had Alan Asquith. Who
Well, I
Yeah,
think he
there's
joined
another-
us a bit later.
They were only just...
There was another chap, though, which came with John.
David.
Yeah.
David Marsden as well.
Yeah.
Although he came a little bit later.
Yeah.
I mean, this was all, it wasn't sort of full-time opening and all that. It was gradual.
I remember John saying, "I don't feel right taking a wage off you though," because he says it's good stuff, but there's...
All right, John.
But yeah, he said it was good stuff, but he it wasn't selling very fast initially. But word sort of slowly spread.
Yeah.
If you stick at something, I think, and you keep doing it well, then you will be rewarded.
Well, you have to stick at it, and some things we stuck at and it didn't materialise. But when you're dealing with the public, I think you have to be patient and go and give
I
good
think you've
value.
also, give them what they want. You know, like at the end of the day, it's not for you to decide what they want. It's for them to decide what they want and to come and.
Yeah, well, they want somewhere where they can choose a little bit. Mm-hmm. You can't just sell them what you want to sell them. They need to be able, and if you can't provide it that day, you can provide it maybe next week. So by being like that and obliging to people, it worked and we built it up.
Although I do remember by being too obliging to somebody who came in and ordered a leg of wild boar, and we sourced that for them because it's not an easy thing to source, obviously.
No.
And when we looked at the name after he'd not turned up on Christmas Eve, it said Mr. Didn't come.
Really?
So now isn't that evil? Actually, when you think about it, somebody
Isn't
goes
it?
to the trouble of ordering something really difficult to get and then doesn't come and leaves the name.
You're lucky you didn't come.
come.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a moment.
Yeah, but we,
Oh
if,
no,
it,
I've given
if,
people
it,
ideas now.
if he had come, we wouldn't have even known about it.
The farm shop was reasonably successful, and then we decided to open a deli next door to it.
Yeah.
And we were very lucky then because Rob and Chris
Yes.
came along 2 weeks before we opened it and sort of said, we'd like to make pies for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just turn up at that lucky moment in life, don't they?
Yeah.
And they'd been selling pies on Penistone Market for years.
Yeah.
And they obviously had an established clientele.
Yeah.
So that was a really fortuitous moment. So they, we could, and we discovered immediately that our kitchen that we built wasn't up to the job.
Yeah.
So we had to build another one downstairs. And, so often we've had to sort of adapt like that, haven't we, to
Well,
to
yeah,
circumstances.
you can make little mistakes here and there, sometimes a bit bigger. But you wouldn't be human if you didn't make mistakes. When you're learning as well as you're doing, really. Because we were farmers, we weren't butchers, we weren't
Bakers.
bakers. It was something we had
I
to
remember
learn.
you resisted the farm shop idea for quite a long time, actually.
Probably.
You did, yeah. You said, well, what do we know about butchering? And I was saying, well, I feel like it's something people really want, like they would like,
Well, and my sister was actually doing it, so...
And the fact that Alan, that they were going to shut their shop down and Alan could come and help us was a big factor, I think.
yeah.
So eventually we decided to join the two shops together to make one big shop, which was another move in the right direction, probably.
We've moved a lot, haven't we? Yeah.
It's amazing to look back and think just how many additions and
It's frightening.
yeah.
But now we've reached a point where we've sort of won prizes and things with what we've done.
We won Best UK Farm Shop in 2 different awards.
So
And Best Retailer of the Year, 2019, we won. Yeah.
right, well, I suppose now next move, I don't know where we'll go with the next move. Really, I think we've
Retire.
no. If they haven't got.
He's essential, He's essential to the operation.
Yeah.
I don't think Dad will ever retire. I don't think he has any desire to.
I just thought it was quite funny.
It was, yeah.
It was, but they're not on camera. So anyway,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Oh,
Do you have any ambitions left?
oh yes,
Yeah?
yes.
What's
Just
that?
to improve everything, all the breeding and everything that we've got to do,
Yeah.
and it's just one thing that you can't sort of keep everything that you breed. So you've got to be prepared to sell some, and breed better with the replacements.
But I mean, I remember a time when you used to take a beast to the fat stock show at Christmas, and you'd be lucky to get like 4th or 5th place or whatever.
Well, probably so, but I did win one.
You did win once.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've got somewhere in that we won best pigs back in 1950 something.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can remember there were blue and white pigs.
Yeah.
They were really, really good. I wasn't surprised when we won. No. But even
But
then,
now, like now you're entering Yorkshire Show and stuff like that, and you would neuld never have imagined that you
we've
could
gone
do that.
from down there
Yeah.
to enter the best.
Yeah, don't bang on the table.
No.
Well,
You wobble.
see, we've
You've gone from down there.
to start at the Yorkshire Show, which is ridiculous, really, which I thought was far
But you know
too-
what? In a farming life, to do that, to move from like struggling to being in that
Yeah,
ring
but at least
with the
it was
best of them.
fun when we were struggling.
Well, it was, but equally,
No, it wasn't.
I think you've got to try and see the positives in everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
I believe you.
And so, yeah, I'm very happy where we've reached at the moment. But there's no need to be satisfied with anything really. But
Well, I think the moment that you stand still, you get caught
well,
up.
it's a bit like anything with the farm or the playgrounds or whatever. If you don't renew them or
We're in a good place, aren't we? Because we've
Yeah.
got new playgrounds. We've just redone the indoor play. We're in a situation where we've mended the roof while the sun was shining.
remember, it'll not be long
I know.
before things are looking shabby and
I
they're
know.
looking and think, well, we really ought to be doing something about that. And there's one or two little bits even now, but yeah, so there's always something to look forward to.
That's it for this edition of Cannon Hall Farm Short Stories. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.